are Nicki and Carlo, and our family live in Positano, Italy, nearly 500 steps from the road, but surrounded by fruit and olive trees and with a fabulous view. Our garden overlooks the sea and we grow our own food. We show you what life is really like on the Amalfi Coast. So please subscribe and welcome to the Positano Diaries.
Hello everywhere! Abbiamo deciso di partire per una piccola gita, ma decisamente preferiamo partire quando è inverno.
In the summer at least we have lighter clothes to carry, but it's hotter carrying them up 500 steps to get to the car.
È abbastanza incredibile come è dura e ogni volta pensiamo sempre ma come ce la facciamo?
We've learned to pack very light for when we have our little trips, mainly just so that we don't have to kill ourselves getting to the car like now. Carlo's got both of the big bags at the moment. We actually leave a lot of stuff in the car for when we have our little trips, so we're not dragging up dog food and bowls and all that sort of stuff. When we get to the car, I'll show you what we keep in there.
Abbiamo la riserva di cibo qua fermata.
For the dogs?
Non abbiamo dovuto portare a casa e riportare indietro. C'è anche Johnny qua con voi. No.
Okay, so in the boot of the car we have quite a lot of stuff. We have a towel for when it rains so we can dry the dogs. We have a winter scarf of mine that I just left here. This is the dog blanket that we take with us and put it on the floor wherever we're going, sometimes on the bed, but at least they can sleep on their blanket and don't get anything else dirty. And then here we have the dog bag, and I need to check what's in here before we go. So we've got a water bowl, 2 food bowls, got pee pads. I don't think they know what to do with them, but I bought them just in case. Dog teeth cleaning finger pads. That's where Squirrel went. Look, Indy's favourite toy. Look, Squirrel. That's where it went. We've got a squirrel, we've got a tennis ball, and we've got a chewy thing. We've got some dog treats, biscuits. We do have enough dog food for about 2 days, I would say. It's not as much as I thought. I need to get some more of these. I'm sure
Prendiamo a Montana quando andiamo.
And then we have, this is for when we're travelling. This is normally stuffed with food for us, but there's not much left at the moment. There's one random penguin left over from England and a loo roll. And then we have a pair of hiking boots of Carlo, and the most important thing are travel pillows, because pillows in Italy in B&Bs are normally horrendous. They're rock hard, really lumpy and uncomfortable. So we invested in 2 little travel pillows which we take everywhere, and I normally end up always using this to sleep with. And that's it. So let's put our bags in and go. Good gal, Holly. Good gal. Good babies. Just grab some dog food and we'll be off. Right, I've got the dog food. I've just bumped into now. I don't know if you remember last summer we found a drone and Carlo fixed it, and then we looked at the footage on it and tracked down the guy whose drone it was, and I've just bumped into him in the shop. He's now chatting to Carlo. And we're off. Let's go on another Nicki and Carlo adventure.
Avevamo deciso di andare da qualche parte.
Ischia?
Sì, però poi abbiamo cambiato idea perché non c'è il traghetto da Positano e quindi sì, potevamo andare comunque, però era più un problema, dovevamo comunque prendere la macchina, comunque andare fino ad un posto, parcheggiarla, bla bla bla. No, preferivo andare direttamente col traghetto dal molo di Positano. Quindi abbiamo deciso all'ultimo momento questa mattina di andare da qualche parte. Infatti non so nemmeno dove andiamo. Dove stiamo andando, amore?
We're going south. We're going back to Cilento. We went there last year. We're going to a slightly different area, but I want to revisit Felitto, which is the beautiful river area that we went and swam in and kayaked in. Really want to go back there, but I just think there's a lot of undiscovered places in that area, and we're staying in between there and the coast, so we get to see some of the coast down there as well. This is Battipaglia. It was lunchtime, so Carlo decided we should go and eat somewhere, and he's found this little restaurant here in the middle of the town. It's called Gole del Calore, and he says it looked like it had good reviews. And it's full of people, so we can't get in, so we're waiting outside for a table. We're back in the car and on our way. It's only 43 minutes from here. Are you happy, honey? Are you too happy? We're only going 2.5 hours away from home, so it's not really that far. It's not a long drive. Are you happy? We've arrived. We're at a little Azienda Agricolo Passero, it's called, and it's just a little B&B in the middle of the countryside, very close to a village. This is our room, just a very simple, basic room. We're surrounded by Carlos and olive groves. It's very, very quiet. Indy, come back. Come on.
Allora, la chiave sta qui, dietro.
Good girl. Happily just found out that there's a waterfall fairly near here. It's about an hour's walk away, so we're going to go and do that with the dogs because they need a walk. Just want to quickly show you the pool area. It's a nice infinity pool, and it's just very peaceful and quiet. Just what I needed. We don't often get to have a holiday, so I'm quite happy to have these little 2 or 3 days away where we can just sort of relax and walk, and we're not really, I mean, because we live in a touristy resort, it sort of ruined it for us going to the beach and sitting on sun lounges. It's not really something we do. I mean, I'm perfectly happy to sit on a sun lounger in the shade and read a book for a while, but it's not something we do all day. We might sit and have a rest here at some point one afternoon, but other than that, we like to go out exploring, go for nice long rambles in the countryside and eat good food and explore new places. So that's what we're going to do in the next couple of days. Nice idea of what to do with your old pans that you don't need anymore in the kitchen. Half an hour later, and Carlo is still chatting. Gone back to get my hat, went back to get some water, went back to get some more water, walked around the garden, smelt all the flowers, sent a message to Elizabeth. I might have to go and do this walk by myself. Lovely. This is a medieval bridge that I'm walking across right now, and there's an old aqueduct and watermill there. And lots of you always ask about dangerous animals and is it okay? The Amalfi Coast is pretty safe. I've mentioned that before a few times. Apparently here, he's just said a few years ago, they introduced wolves back to this area. So they started with a couple and now there's about 9 wolves in the area. So hopefully we won't bump into them on our walk today. I'm lagging behind because I'm filming and dodging all of the prickles. Look. Prickly! It's not an easy pathway, is it?
No, no.
It's very overgrown. There's a lot of prickles. Thistles, that's what they are. They're thistles. And it's very, very rubbly. So we're going to cheat. We're going to fly the drone to the waterfall. That's cheating.
Sì, è lontana.
Yeah.
No, ma il punto è che non ci sembra giusto per Olli, perché c'è un sacco di erba molto spinosa qua. Non vogliamo che si graffi la pancia, perché lo sapete, è 5 centimetri da terra. Quindi...
And also we're both in shorts, so we're getting quite scratched. So we're going to head back and we're going to go and sit by that old mill and dip our feet in the stream for a while.
Sì, andiamo a curiosare un po' là vicino. È fresco, eh?
Sì, bello. This is exactly what I hoped for. It's exactly what I wanted out of our little trip away. No people, big open spaces, running water. It smells of mint and rosemary. It's beautiful, just perfect.
You are a happy sausage. Non gli piace quando la chiamo sausage.
Are you a sausage? Sausage! Sausage!
Siamo appena arrivati in una pizzeria. Guardate la vista che c'è qua.
It's a very pretty little town, this one. Look, you can play giant chess. Playground for the kids to run around in.
Hey, don't waste your breath, 'cause you know what I'm feeling. Midnight's closing in, and I won't wait for you. Don't think about it twice, we're way past second guessing. And I want you now, just shut your mouth and kiss me.
What a way to wake up in the morning. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno amore. Questa è la nostra colazione.
Yum. Look at that.
Oh, che carino!
We've had breakfast and we are going to go back to the Gole del Calore in Felitto, which is where we went last year, and we had the best day ever. And I vowed I'd return, and now we're going. So we're going to drive over there. It's about a 45-minute drive from here, and we're going to hike the pathway along the river and probably have a swim.
Hello amore.
Hello.
Pronti per andare?
Yes, let's go.
Ready.
And what I was going to show you in the room, but I didn't because then Celine FaceTimed me and I just spent the whole time on the phone with her, is that I do have my swimsuit in my bag, but just in case there's nowhere I can change, I've made sure that I'm wearing underwear that could also pass as a swimsuit. Very, very good idea. It is very, very nice here. There's a hiking trail there. There's lots of parks and picnic areas and hiking trails. It's very, very pretty.
Sì, sei in mezzo agli alberi e poi sei fuori dall'albero e c'è il sole. È bellissimo qua.
Okay, we've parked in a little car park in the centre of Felitto, and we're going to do the Sentiero dei Mulini, which is the path of the mills, which should take us down to the medieval bridge, if I've looked rightly on the map. And it's very, very cute around here. Have a look at this. I also feel like I need to excuse myself for always wearing my hat in the videos lately, but it's just keeps the sun out my face and keeps my hair out my face. So sorry, but it's comfy. You want to say something?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, andiamo a fare un panino là, guarda.
Basically, every time I stop talking and press stop record, he says, "Oh, I wanted to say something." Now that I've actually asked him, he doesn't want to say anything. Look how lovely it is here. Okay?
Vuoi fare un panino, ce lo portiamo dietro?
I don't think we need to, because when we get to the end, there's a restaurant there, remember? Where we ate last time.
Okay.
It's perfect, because it's 20 past 11 now.
Okay.
So we have lunch there.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the view. And then there's the little village down here. So the little piazza with the town hall is there, right in front of us with the clock tower. The pathway starts right opposite. This is really, really steep, this bit. It would be a bit scary if it was wet. And to make it even worse, there's a white cat down there, and Indy desperately wants to go and get the cat, so she's literally pulling me down. It's gone now, but...
Vai piano, amore. Indy, non tirare mamma. Se questo è l'inizio del sentiero, siamo a posto.
I've just realised that we didn't, obviously on the map you can't tell, but this is going to be downhill all the way to the river at the bottom of the gorge, which means that once we've got down there we have to come all the way back up again. That's what's... Hey Indy! Come back!
Come here! Cosa vuoi fare allora adesso?
So, either we climb all the way down and then we play and we have fun and we swim and we eat and then we're really tired and we have to climb all the way back up the mountain. Or we go and park in the car park and do the walk along the river and then come back.
Qui dice che siamo praticamente quasi a metà del sentiero, quindi...
So it can't be that long.
Io non credo che c'è bisogno di tornare indietro.
There's a couple of zigzags there.
Ok, andiamo a vedere,
fine,
dai,
let's go.
esploriamo.
We'll carry on then, instead of being lazy.
Questo sentiero non è molto usato, eh? No. Lo sentite il rumore dell'acqua e il canto degli uccelli?
I can see the water.
Wow!
Look at that! Way stronger than last year. A little staircase. There's a bridge there, so we'll cross that and then the pathway's on the other side. Okay, this is really odd. So we're walking along this pathway here. I'm not sure if this is supposed to be just like a river offshoot or the pathway, but it's like we're walking on top of a wall. But then there's steps here, so we're obviously in the right place. And the river is down there. Wow. It's a sluice gate. That's safe. Very odd. And we're back up on the wall again because it's getting really muddy down there. Guys, this is not the nicest walk that we've done. It's full of midges. They're not biting, but they're just like everywhere in your face. It's very muddy down below. And you have to walk on this quite thin, scary wall. So not recommended as a good hike. But now we're here and we're going to carry on. You can see a little beach over there. Let's see if we can get to it.
Questo è il motivo per cui non camminiamo lì giù. Sarebbe più facile camminare là, ma è molto fangoso in alcune parti.
So we've just got to a picnic area and there's a gate up, so I think that the path we've just walked on is actually closed, but maybe people don't often come from the direction we came from, because it wasn't very clear that it was closed, but it's definitely closed from this end. But there's a beach down here. This is where we went last year. Yeah, we swam here last year and there was loads of people as well. It's much quieter today.
Sì, l'acqua sembra più alta dell'altra volta.
Sì. Before I get changed into my swimsuit, I'm gonna check how cold the water is first. It's quite bone-achingly cold. I don't know if I want to go all the way in. Maybe. Well, it feels nice when you come out though.
Adesso è il tuo turno di fare un tuffo.
I'm having a good hair day. I don't want to ruin my hair.
Ok, entra piano piano, però ti devi bagnare tutto fino a qui, fino al collo.
Ok.
Go! It's not enough! Go! 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 Go!
It can get lonely, swiping left and right to meet somebody, and they won't get to know me, but that's okay. In retrospect, I do it over and over, cause that's just how we met. There must be some complicated after effect to this. Will I wake up in your bed and regret everything I did? Like a hangover, but leave me needing one more fix. She said, shut your mouth and kiss me. Hey, don't waste your breath, cause you know what I'm feeling. Midnight's closing in, and I won't wait for you. Don't think about it twice, we're way past second guessing. And I want you now. Yeah, shut your mouth and kiss me. In the parking lot, in the backseat, don't dare stop now. Just close your eyes and kiss me. Like you mean it, you're a bad dream, but I'm into it now. Yeah, shut your mouth and
I've come on the hunt for food. Now last year this was full of water and we jumped into it with all the local kids, and here you could rent kayaks, but obviously that's not safe at the moment. This was still and calm last year. I have my doubts that the restaurant that we went to is going to be open because there's nobody here. So it looks like we're not going to have any lunch today.
Non vi abbiamo fatto vedere tutto il pranzo, ma questo ve lo facciamo vedere. È davvero buonissimo.
I don't have a very long monologue to say, don't worry. I just wanted to quickly talk about my book that's coming out on the 30th of June and clear up some of the questions that we've been having about it, because I know some people are a little bit confused. So basically there's two versions of the book. There's the Kindle version and the paperback version. Now, the Kindle version can be pre-ordered any point up to the 30th of June, and that really helps me, because the more pre-orders I get on the 30th of June, all those pre-orders count as sales on that day, which pushes it higher up the charts. So pre-ordering is really helpful to get the book more visible on Amazon. So if anybody wants to pre-order, they can go to Kindle. And the only way to find the book at the moment, we found that if you go to Amazon and search on Amazon, you can't find it. So you have to go to Amazon, then go to the Kindle bookshop, and then search A Boat Full of Lemons, and it should come up on any Amazon worldwide, by the way. So if you're going to pre-order, that's how you can do it. If you want the paperback version, you have to wait until the 30th of June. The paperback version can't be pre-ordered, unfortunately. So I will probably do a video, especially on the 30th of June, and I've got a little Q&A coming up for that about the book and just some of the questions and stuff that I thought could be fun as a reminder that it's out that day. And that is the end of my monologue. Also, thank you to everybody who's already pre-ordered, because I know quite a few people have, which is wonderful. Lots of people have found it, and it's all very exciting. It's also very, very scary, the thought of so many people reading something that I wrote and self-published as well, because I feel like self-publishing can be a bit cheating. Because I'm self-publishing, I feel like that anyone can do that, so it doesn't really mean it's good. But my few readers that I've had about 12 people read the book, and they've all given me good reviews, so it's all very, very scary. But thank you to everybody who has pre-ordered, and thank you to anybody who's going to pre-order, and thank you to anybody who's going to buy the paperback copy on the 30th of June. I'll leave all the links in the description box below. And that's the end of my monologue for sure this time.